neighbor fence is complete. This is the inside. All the pickets have been placed on the frame, as you can see, and the 4x4s have been cut off. I've started the final trim on the inside, and I'm going to show you how I do that to finish out the inside of the Good Neighbor fence. I want to show you the line here. You can see it, and it's a small line, not very noticeable, especially when you pull away from it. Right now you can kind of see the difference between the older wood, which is yellow, and this new wood, because it hasn't yellowed yet, but it will yellow just like this does down here. And when you don't do the line like that, you run into situations like this where the line isn't very pretty, but this is in a corner, and when you look at it from a distance it'll be okay. I decided not to angle that, but how you get this nice clean line is by doing a 45. On the end here you can see that this has a 45-degree cut. It's going in on this particular one, and they will be up on some and in down on the others. But if you look at the grain of this particular one, they're curved where the center is closest to here. And what happens is this wood will tend to cup like this over time. So you face the grain like we do here, and then when you put a screw in it, when it tries to cup, it'll tighten down onto this instead of pulling away and looking nasty after a while. Okay, I got another board, and if you remember, the other one was angled this way then in, and if you look here, it's cupped this way, and those are the rings of the tree. So what we want to do is we want to cut this one, so that it matches, makes a nice line, and the cup is towards the fence itself. Now that we've made the cut, you can see that it's angled in, and the rings will still be facing the fence over here. The fence will be against here, so when it tends to warp, it'll warp towards the fence. We want to do the top rail first, and as you can see, this is the top. It's not flush with this yet, but it will be. And because I'm doing it all by myself, I have to use extra boards to prop it up and line it up. So here you can see there's a little bit of gap here. That's because this one's pulling away a little bit, but we're going to line it up. And since we're putting a screw in here and every other one, there'll be one here and one here and so on, all the way down in the middle, so it looks uniform like those down there. Okay, I've pre-drilled a hole, as you can see here, and I put this in here, and this is going to set it. But before I set it, I want to make sure that this is right. So I put this here and I push it against it. So when I put the screw in here, this will pull in tight and make a clean line. So that's about right. And the height is going to be level. So once I do that, come over here and put this one in. I can't do it with the camera, so hold on a second. Okay, you can kind of see where I put this one in, and it is pretty even with the top rail. And over here I made this level right here, and I set one here, and now I'm gonna screw this one in to make that line tight. So let's see if I can do that with one hand. Okay, now when you look at it from this way, it's just one line. You could, you know, sand that down a little bit if you wanted to make it perfect, but or more perfect, but I'm not going to. Now what I'll do is, I did one here, I'll put one here, and then skip the two of these boards to the next one all the way down. While I'm on that top rail, I'm adding the caps as I go. So these are the caps I ordered. I got them from eBay. They were $3 a piece. And this is the color Mama wanted, so that's the color we're going with. And what I'll do is I'll drill a hole on this side and this side, so it's got two holding it in. Okay, I've already put one on the other side. There you go. Both sides screwed in, and that's the cap, 4x4 cap installed. The middle rail is a little easier to install. You want to make sure that it's as level with the top one, so it doesn't look funky from a distance. The easiest way to do that is to measure it from up here to here, and that's just over, it looks like 18 3/4, and then I'll measure 18 3/4 all the way down and set a screw every other batten. I got my table set up. It's going to be right there, right in front of the greenhouse. The greenhouse construction starts soon. This is my neighbor fence between me and the neighbor over there, and it's almost 8 foot tall.